Good evening and welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I know it's a late one tonight. I couldn't resist it tonight. There's a lot more, much more to come from Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please, I urge each and every one of you joining us tonight, even though it's late, to please continue to subscribe to join us. We are truly grateful for your support. Without your help, we would not be able to have the number of people joining us on a daily basis, and we are very grateful. Please, as you're joining us, go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. 1 second, please. Let me just put this on. I like to wear my just to have one or two things on. There's no harm. Change up a little bit. Please go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Help us grow the platform. We really truly appreciate your support. It is of immense importance as you follow and stay with us through our broadcast on a daily basis. We are very grateful and we are truly thankful. Please, when you come in, we only ask of you one thing. That is, subscribe to Citizen AY. First of all, when you come in, always make sure that you like the page. However many of you are watching on YouTube specifically, please always like the page. Don't watch without liking the page, because when you like the page, it will tell somebody else. That person must hopefully like the page as well, and then they will tell somebody else, and it snowballs until we become a big family. Or once again on YouTube, as you all know, Facebook, we have over 120,000 followers on there, and Facebook are making things very difficult for us. And to that end, we are thinking, okay, we get it. That's what Facebook wants to do. We are not going in that direction. We are purely here to speak truth to power, encourage our people, keep us all alert and aware of what is going on, and we really appreciate your support. So we are truly grateful. Those of you watching us now, and those of you that will watch us later on, you are of course watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. The topic for this evening is pretty much very clear. It's a direct message to all clerics in ILORIN that prevented ISESE from taking place on the 20th of August 2023, the ISESE Day. It's a direct message to them. And the message is this: every time that you prevent other people from actually carrying out their own beliefs because of your own belief in your Islam, that is a demonstration of religious intolerance. I say that categorically. That is a clear demonstration of religious intolerance, and it needs to be addressed. We are not here to sugarcoat anything, but we do need to speak truth to power on this issue, because what has transpired over the last few days in terms of the ISESE and the attempts that has been gone at. There's a picture here which I'm going to explain to you, and it will become clearer as we go along. That picture, keep an eye on that picture. The picture you see there, it tells the message. We're going to read the message, but I wanted to just make sure. Please do share this broadcast. As you're watching, please, thank you for those of you who have given us a like it. If it's only the two of you who are there, we are grateful. Like it. Make sure you don't leave. Make sure that you like it before you leave the page. It's really important. A direct message to the clerics in ILORIN for preventing that prevented ISESE from taking place. This is a direct message, and we will shortly go into detail about that. The song in the background, as you all know, as ever, is always saying, it is saying how long we're going to suffer. That's a song. We are going to restream this on Facebook later on. because this is such an important topic, and it actually covers the whole of Nigeria, not just a little bit of it, but the whole of Nigeria. And we need you to really understand that what is going on here is not acceptable in any way, shape, nor form. So to that end, please, we urge you to continue to subscribe to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Just before we go into the discussion proper, I'll just show you a couple of ways to do that. Firstly, like I said, always like the page. Like it, give us thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification button, give us thumbs up. We really appreciate that, and we need to help you. With you doing that, you're helping us grow the page, and we are truly grateful to each and every one of you watching us and helping us grow the new home for Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We are slowly migrating away from Facebook, because Facebook, they switch off our notifications to over 120,000 followers. In fact, they've kept the numbers of followers static now at 190,000. And this is going on for like 4 or 5 months. We know by now we would have been hitting, coming up to 200,000 possibly. But anyway, be that as it may, what we want to do is focus on the positives and continue to speak our truth to power. And we can only achieve that with your direct support. Your support in helping us grow this platform allows us to continue to do the really much needed work in raising the awareness about our constitution and the powers that we the people possess within it, even as we are going for self-determination, because that's the goal. I'm being perfectly clear about this. I do not have any confidence in Nigeria as a nation. The constitution is flawed, but there are powers within that constitution that the people must be made aware of to begin to hold their governors to account. You see all these new ministers? I want you to know, and we will come and do a program about that with the powers that are within the constitution, collectively in each of our local government areas, we can begin to hold them to account. Hold their feet to fire. We can do it. But let us just do this, please. Please, here's a couple of ways you can help us. Subscribe to Citizen AY, hit notification button, give us thumbs up. So one more time, you can subscribe to Citizen AY, subscribe, hit notification button, give us thumbs up. So we'll send some reminders in now and then. Please encourage your friends and family to watch. Share it as you're watching. Just share as a matter of course, share it. And of course, don't forget, the thumbs up are really important. As you're coming in, give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. It's really important and critical at this stage. It's essential for the growth of the platform, because the work we are doing is, if we may say so ourselves, is unique. We are taking on a a big task here. We recognize that many of our people don't know the Constitution, because firstly, it is in a language they don't understand. And many people understand broken English and our local languages. They don't understand the Constitution and the powers within it. And the way the governors, successive governors, have not taken the time to explain to our people this Constitution, the Constitution, and how the people can use it. And in fact, within the Constitution, Section 14(2)(c) states, the participation by the people in their government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this Constitution. What that means is that the people, as sovereigns, they are mandated within the Constitution to actually monitor the actions of the government and hold them to account by dint of the fact that they're sovereigns. But these are things many of our people don't understand. So that when we say that what we're doing here is quite unique, that is exactly what we mean. I've not come across this kind of discussion on other platforms, and believe me, I've checked. That's not to say other platforms are not doing great stuff. There are many things being done in other platforms that's great. But what we try to do here is our platform, I liken our platform to a platform, to a man who comes into a community with a lot of fish for the first time, and he gave fish away. he gave fish. And people say, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, thank you. They were really grateful. Then he went away again. Then he came back to the same community, again with fish in his basket, laden full of fish. Then he came in and the people were hungry and everything. And then he came, oh, thank you, as he was giving them, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The third time, he didn't come with fish. He came with a fishing rod. And the people in the community were like, oh, we need some more fish. He said, that's not a problem. I have a solution. I will teach you how to fish. When I teach you how to fish, when you are hungry, all you need to do is to take the fishing rod, go to the sea and fish like I teach you. Now, when he did that, the people in that community, they were like, oh, at first they were like, oh, we're hungry. But then when they took the time to study how he was teaching them how to fish, they understood that they can do this themselves. And when they do it themselves, they can take care of their own problems and not allow, and that was in essence, he gave them the freedom. Alimi, Fuad, Kale, Fawad, Esheomoki, welcome on board. Welcome. So the point I'm making here is this. Good evening at Alimi Fawood. Let me just put it on here. Forward. I hope I'm saying it correct. I'm not very good at that name. So good evening to you, and please don't forget, as you're watching, like the page. This program tonight is largely going to be in English, but of course we may have one or two words in Yoruba there, principally because this program here is to try and help people to really understand the Constitution, and we are trying to really speak to the clerics directly. This is a direct message to all the clerics that were involved in preventing Isese Day from taking place in ILORIN. A direct message. It's not an abuse. We don't, on the platform of Citizen AY or Oduduwa TV Radio, we do not abuse, nor will we abuse. We don't believe that for abusing somebody will achieve the goal of what we want, which is for them to do the right thing. That's all we're asking for. We are asking for those who are preaching the religions, whatever the religions may be, and those in government to do the right thing. That's all we are doing. We are imploring you to do the right thing. So please do remember that as you are watching this platform. And of course, please, I'm going to write it down on there, subscribe and like. Subscribe, like, and share this broadcast. Subscribe, like, and share this broadcast. Because that way you help us grow the platform and always this broadcast. So it is of immense importance. Thanks. Let me just put that there. So I hope that makes sense. I will try and do it in Pidgin in between this program if possible. We can do that as well. But we'll see how it goes in terms of what we're doing. And also, by the way, the song you hear in the background is the song I wrote. The song is called How Long? How long will I go suffer? How long will I go to suffer? How long? Which means how long will you continue to suffer? And that is what we're saying. So going back to the analogy of the man that came into a town or a village, saw them hungry, started teaching them how to feed themselves, how to fish for themselves. That analogy is what we're meaning. What we do on Citizen AY is to bring knowledge that would empower a whole community to begin to take collective action in that community to free themselves from the bondage, from the oppression that the lack of knowledge of the Constitution, that our own government has failed, indeed prevented the people from knowing. to free them from that process so that they can begin to hold their governors to account. I hope that makes sense to many people. This is what it's about. Again, the message is to the clerics in ILORIN, all the clerics that were involved. There were some good clerics in ILORIN who want any part of this. They stayed back from it. But the clerics that were involved in preventing ISESE Day from taking place, we call on you to join this broadcast. If you know of the clerics and those who are supporting them, their followers, they need this message. We also call on the ISESE people who are wrongly, and I say wrongly, prevented from carrying out ISESE Day. They need to come in as well, because we aim to enlighten both sets of communities to prevent this kind of unfortunate incident from happening. It is really important, the steps that we take here. On the outset, we state again, this platform, this program has nothing, zero, to do with abusing the clerics. We show the utmost respect